Hi! Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so a note about the light. I cannot find a decent light in this bedroom to do a proper video. And I'm using my laptop today because it's just easier to do it that way. So, yeah. So that's why I'm sitting on the floor in front of the door. So, I get stuff closer. So I have a lot of stuff to talk about today because, as you know, I have not been on very much. First of all, sorry, I have something in my throat. I'm drinking water, which is Walmart water. I like their flavored water. And from the Visual Latte cup. Walmart water here on the mainland is 76 cents for that bottle. It's 96 cents over in Maui. So I'm saving 20 cents every time I drink it. Okay. I always get nervous getting on here. It's just the way it is. I hope you can hear me. I hope everything's going good in your life right now. Yeah, so first I want to talk about subscribers. As you know, the end of the year is coming, and YouTube sends out a notice to everybody telling them how many subscribers they've gotten in the last year. And I can't believe it. I got 52 new subscribers. So yay! Thank you to everybody who is new here and everybody who's continued with me over the last couple years. I'm so excited to have you. But I do want to ask you a question. I would like to get to 60 new subscribers by the end of the year. So we have like a week left. So if you guys could share my channel and just encourage people to sign up, especially if they're looking for author news and stuff like that, I would so appreciate it. 60 subscribers would be far beyond my imagination. I never even thought that I would have 152 or 154 subscribers at this point in my life. So I am so excited. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, so I know I haven't been on YouTube for a while. As you know, I have had a string of losses this year, and I've gone over the year and I've lost 8 people so far this year, and a lot of them in the last few months. So it's been a bit rough. I'm doing better with my grief. I've been praying, talking it out with my husband, and just dealing with the loss. And so, excuse me, I am doing so much better. And thank you for those of you who have been praying for me as well. I appreciate it. But I have not been idle. It has affected my writing. I had hoped to be farther along by now. But I am excited to announce that I have my note. I am currently sitting at 10,984 words in my first book of the fantasy series. I'm so excited. Oh, 10,000, almost 11,000 words. In the first book, there's going to be 4 novels in the series, maybe 5 down the road, but right now only 4. I'm so excited to get that in. I'm at a really good point with it, and I don't know about you, but there's a lot of advice going around, and so here's why I'm only at 11,000 is because I revise as I write. That's just the way my style is. I've tried not revising as I write, and it drives me crazy. I can't. I have to go back and fix it. So I fix things as I go. So I have rewritten this first book, the first couple chapters, at least 4 times now. And I know a lot of you who might be authors might be cringing right now because the traditional advice is just plow through, keep going, don't go back, don't revise, don't do anything until you're finished with the first draft. I can't do that. I've tried. I've really tried. I can't. So this works for me to go back and revise as I write, and it helps me to get a clearer flow so that by the end of the book, I'm not as uncertain about where I'm going with this. So it has to, it's just me. Yeah, so I revise as I go. I've rewritten this thing like 4 or 5 times, and I'm finally happy with the beginning. I've got 5 chapters written already. I'm working on the 6th, and it's finally hitting that flow where it's going good. I've written almost every day this last month, and whew, that is exciting for me. It's been a long time since I've had that much motivation to do this. So I'm so excited that I am almost 11,000 words in. Also, I have taken the time to redo my business cards. So this is the new one. Can you see that? It matches my website, which is another announcement. I have revamped my website. If you want to take a look, it's www.kathywerub.com. I'll put it on the screen. I think it matches my vibe much better. I've also decided not to sell jewelry or anything else like that, or because number one, I just don't have the time. Number two, everything is still in Maui, and so I don't have access to anything right now anyway. And number three, my heart really is in the writing. I want to write, and so I'm not feeling the jewelry making vibes. I will still make jewelry for fun, but not for a professional sale kind of thing. So let's see, new cards. I'm so excited about that. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? That's why I made a list, because I'm scatterbrained and I have to do this. Oh, yeah, hold on. Planners. Now, I know that I used to do planning videos on this channel, and I would like decorate and stuff while you guys were hopefully watching, but the views aren't that big on them, and so I stopped doing that. But that doesn't mean I'm not doing planners. I still plan my life. I'm just evolving with what I plan. So this year I was going to do a traditional happy planner. I got this at Joann's for like $10. It was on clearance, and it's really cute. I love it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for that now. Sorry, hubby. I have started to bullet journal a little bit differently, and so most of you know that I did a bullet journal where I was just journaling my everyday things and thoughts and stuff like that. And so yeah, so what I'm going to use next year is this. This is my 2024 journal. It's a bullet journal, but it's not strictly for journaling anymore. What I've done is I've actually created, and I'm going to do a flip through of this. Every month I'll do a new flip through. I've already decorated months January through May. And so instead of having you watch me decorate it, I'm just going to go through. I want it all done because I want to be able to focus on my writing, and I can't. It bothers me to have something that I can't just isn't ready use. And so, yeah, so this is going to be awesome. I'm using it to track my habits. I have some habits that I want to get a hold of, including devotions, things like that. I'm using it to journal my thoughts. I'm using this to, for Bible studies. I would like to say that a lot of my designs and the Bible study in here is, I would like to thank Jashi Corinne and Charlize T. Really, Charlize T is what got me motivated to do this. I was watching her videos, and she does, she includes Bible study. She calls it Into the Word, or different. I think she might have changed it now, but and then she also does worship songs and things like that, worship playlists. And so I kind of borrowed all that. And so mine is now Into His Word. And so I've got my Bible study in here, what worship songs I'm listening to, prayer needs, everyday journaling, uh, goals, focus, memory page, worship playlist. I think I already said that. A book review. I'm putting my book reviews in here too. So this is going to be like a catch-all for my whole year. But then Joshi Coran, I saw her recent video about a yearly planner, and that intrigued me because I was like, well, this will hold this book, and I'll put a link for it down below, is a 6x9, not a 6x9. This is a B, I want to say a B5 or a B6, B5, I think. This holds an entire year in it. An entire year, but it doesn't leave very much room for like a yearly spread. And so I thought, why not combine the two of them? And so this is my monthly, and this one is going to be my yearly spread. This is an A5 planner. I got both of these on Amazon. I'll put links below. This is a hardcover. This one's not. This is a soft cover. It's actually, the paper's really nice and everything, but I'll put links for them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this in conjunction with this one. So I'm going to do a full review of this, a walkthrough of how I've set it up and stuff, and post this in January along with the January's spread for this, for the other one. But so my monthly habits, I'm going to track as a year. So once I finish that month, I will total it, put it in here, and other things. And so this is going to be my yearly planner. So far I'm using 2 planners, yearly and monthly, and that's so exciting. Okay, so another thing that I did, you guys, as you know, I've taken Brittany Wang's published series roadmap course, and it's been phenomenal. And I am actually planning on going back and rewatching all the videos again, to get a refresher on them as I write. But right now, I'm focused on writing, so I want to get at least, my goal is to at least get book 1 done by the end of the year. And then hopefully in the next 2 months, by the end of February, I'm hoping to have all 4 of them done. So that's going to be crunch time, but we're going to work on it. Now, she offers some awesome tips for doing your story and stuff in that course. If you are thinking about writing a book or a short series, I would highly recommend you, and I'll put the link again in the below. I would highly recommend her course. It's amazing. Just the insight and tips she has for not only writing, but publishing, marketing, and all that. Awesome. I can't wait to implement them in the upcoming sales of this book. And not only that, but I am planning on implementing them in the marketing of my previous books, because honestly, I'm not good at marketing. I will reveal how many books I've sold over the last year. It's not as many as you think, and I don't have the figures right now, but I will put that in my review video, or I will do a quick little update video before the end of the year, or even with the beginning of the year, I might do that. So I have sold a few books. It's been awesome. I love every time somebody buys one. It just sends my heart soaring. I'm so excited. Okay, so back to the writing the book. So I have gone through multitudes of different outlining methods. I've tried the 3-act method. I've tried the 4-act method. I've tried the 9-act method. I've tried outlines, multiple, everything. I've tried so many different, and I always go back to one specific one. It's the, what is it called? The 3-act, 9-block, 27-chapter method. And I'll post a link to that as well. I'm going to have to be posting a lot of links. But that has been great because what I do is I figure out my entire story. I like to know everything. So I do a synopsis of the entire story and I figure out exactly what I want in each part of the story. Then I move that into my 3 act. I separate into 3 acts. And then I move that to 9 blocks. And so I separate it by blocks. And then I move it into chapters. And so I know exactly what I want to write in each chapter. And it just flows for me. And so next year I'll do a mock one. Like I'll set one up. But obviously I can't show you what's in these journals. So I've decided what I do is I'm going to use journals. These are the same as my writing journal, but they come in a number of colors. They come in navy blue, black, brown, pink, which you'll see in a minute, green or teal, which is my journal from this year. And so I've set this up as my fantasy journal. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I have changed from just romance to fantasy. So my title now is Kathy Wereb, fantasy or romance and fantasy author. So I was going to put them all in the same book, but I was like, you know what? I don't really want to do that. I want something separate because there are 2 different genres. They don't belong in the same book. So I created my fantasy journal. So this is all fantasy. And the reason I can't show you this is I have, how many books do I have in here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 6 books in here. So I have my 4 for my series, my hero series. And then I have 2 that are based on Cinderella's stepsisters. That's the only hint I'll give you. And so I have a completed, this is what I've been doing while I haven't been on YouTube. I actually went through and I outlined all 4 books of this series, got them into chapters. I also did the same for the duology that I'm going to be doing. That is also completely outlined and blocked off and in chapters. So I have 6 books in this one. And then I thought I'll create a romance journal. So the romance is pink because I like it. And this one is also the same, set up the same way. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 books. This one I've completely outlined 4 romance novels. 3 of them are going to be a series. I'm working on more in the series, but they're going to be a series. One of them is a standalone. I have completely outlined, blocked, chaptered. They're ready to go. They're ready to write. So as of now, I am so excited, you guys. This has been on my heart for a long time. I have wanted to be prepared to write. When I finish one, I want to just boom, get into the next one. But I, by nature, am a procrastinator. I like to put things off because that's just the way I've always been. And so I decided that I would use this time when I'm grieving also to sit down and work on my books. And I don't know where the gumption came from, but it's so awesome. So between these 2 books, I have 10 books, 10 completed novel outlines that I am ready to go with. So as soon as I'm finished with the fantasy series that I'm working on, then I'll work on a romance. I'll probably do the standalone romance first, and then I'll go back and I'll do, I don't know. I'm just excited. I've got 10 books ready to go. It's been such a blessing. So anyway, so I will go over this again. I'm going to do, the next time I get an idea, I'll set it up. I'll set one up in a video and show you just exactly how I'm outlining it. But yeah, 10 books in these 2 planners. All right, that's that. Are you excited as I am? I'm so excited. Okay, I think I hid my paper. Okay, let's see. Oh, I poked my eye. Oh. So also next year, what I'm going to be doing is I'm a Christian. And as a Christian, I want to get closer to God. That is going to be one of my goals for next year, which I will go over when I go over my yearly planner. That's in there. And part of that is prayer. And so I created this journal. It's called My Prayer Journal. And I recently updated the cover. Um, and so I have one, but again, I forgot to pack it. It's in Maui. I forgot it's in Maui in our storage, and so I just got it in the mail. It's another one. So I got my prayer journal, and the beach spoke to me. I thought that was really soothing, calm, something beautiful. Anyway, so I decided that I'm gonna buy one of these every year, and because it's like a workbook too. So in this I just have a little, what is prayer, what it means and stuff. And then it's divided into, I think there's 7 chapters, 8 chapters. There's really 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's really 13 chapters, but I've got 8 chapters. And then the 8th chapter is an appendix list, and that has all your lists, and I'll show that to you. So this has been really a blessing, you guys. I have used this system for 25 years now, I think, maybe longer. Before I published this in, let's see what date, 2019. So it's been a little bit since I published it. Hold on, my foot's getting sleepy. So I published this in 2019, and it has been such a blessing in my life. But before that, this is based on a couple of sermons from a pastor that I used to go to his church, and he went into an extensive class on prayer and how to pray and things like that. And so I jotted down a lot of his notes, but they weren't conclusive. So over the years, I added more and more to it as I studied prayer and got closer to God, and just to meet my own needs. And so this will actually help you on your journey. I've heard great feedback. I don't have a lot of reviews for some reason. People don't like to go back on Amazon and review it. I don't know why. I really wish they would, but personally, I have had a lot of good feedback from it. People have told me that it's helped them tremendously with prayer, because sometimes it's hard when you try to pray and you haven't prayed in a long time, or you've never prayed. It can be difficult. It can be challenging to figure out how to do it. So this is a workbook, so I'll show you. I would do an overhead view of this, but again, all my equipment is in Maui, so I can't do that. So we're going to have a challenge trying to do this. So the first page is really just a note from me saying, what is prayer? So chapter 1 is my walk with God, which of course will be your walk with God if you do it. So I put in some little hints and things, some workbook things that you can fill out. Like, I need my glasses for this. Prayer points, things that you can highlight in your prayers. Just like put God first in all things, praying for hunger and thirst for righteousness, praying for wisdom and discernment, patience. And then I have a question in here. What giants are you facing in your life? List them below and ask God for help in defeating them. There's a prayer focus. There's also different prayer helps and things, different just scriptures. And then I have a space here for your own prayer to write down if you want to. I did not include any pre-written prayers in this journal, because I don't feel that they are in my best interest. Because I think prayer is personal. It should be personal. You're talking to God. And yeah, so anyway, and then if you want to, the next page is going deeper. I have much more deeper things that you can pray for. And then this This page is Speak Lord, I'm Listening. It's a page to doodle. You can doodle, like if God speaks to you about something, you can doodle a picture of it. You can write in it. You can do whatever you want, decorate it. Yeah. And so each chapter follows that same format. There's always going to be prayer points. There's always going to be prayer focus. There's always going to be different things for you to do. And then there's always going to be a going deeper page and that doodle again, that doodle page. And so that's, this will take you from your personal walk to all the way to your community. Each chapter covers a different section. So I've done it. So 7 days of prayer. So you can actually do this, follow this 7 days. Or you can mix it up, pray however you want. But it is a guide. So my most exciting part about this is the appendixes. So I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm like, I don't know, going throughout my day, I have a tendency to randomly think of people that I used to know or that I know now that I think about. I think, I wonder how they're doing. And so I want to pray for them. And then with me, if I don't write something down, I forget. It's just who I am, like that. And so I created these appendixes. Let me get to the first one. So chapter 8 is the appendix. It gives you there's different appendixes, and it gives you a description of what each appendix is for. So appendix A is your personal prayer requests, and in that I've got a start date, a prayer request, and an answer date. So if God answers your prayer, you can write it down, and that is such a blessing to go back and look and say, oh, I remember when God did that for me. Anyway, so it goes my extended family, my church family, my friends, acquaintances, and then it even has a spot for journaling if you want to journal. These are just empty pages. Anyway, that's available on Amazon. The link will be below. But yeah, so I'm going to use this. So every year I'm going to buy a new one because I have found that every year I have different things that I'm working on in my life. And so it'd be nice to have this. So it's just going to be a part of my journaling from now on. So yeah, my prayer journal, if you're interested. If you're not, no worries. I just thought I'd spotlight that. Let's see. Oh, you guys, you got to see what I bought. Now, I bought journals, of course. I bought some new markers because, again, most of my stuff is in Maui. Oh, let me take this off. And I recently just bought some stickers from Coffee Monsters Co., which are not here yet. So I will do an unboxing video when that comes up. A lot of people like those stickers. I love them. In fact, I bought them to use in my journal. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I bought this little timer. Isn't he cute? It's a little fox. He's a wind-up timer, so no batteries, but he's holding a little book. And I thought, okay, fox and book. I love it. I love foxes. They're my favorite land animal, aside from a tortoise. I love all things turtle and tortoises. My favorite sea animals are, of course, the sea turtles, the honu. I love them. They are my favorite creature in the world. And then dolphins and whales. Of course, I love them. But foxes, I love foxes. So I got this little guy. He's so cute. And he works. And then I think that's almost it. Business cards. Book review. I am going to be doing a book review video. Remember, for Thanksgiving, I said I was reading once, I can't even remember the title, the Tangled book. I'm going to do that video, but I'm also going to do another book that I read here in December because there's 2 books. So we're going to do a 2-book review video. And in that video, I'm going to pick my book for January. So, yep, that'll be coming up probably by the end of the week. I'm thinking Saturday or even maybe Tuesday after Christmas. I don't know. It's going to be up before the end of the year. In fact, I'm probably going to do that video now, just record it now, and I'll have it scheduled. Yeah, so that's coming up. Let me read. I think I covered everything except this week is a busy week, of course, because Christmas is Monday. Sorry, my hair. Look how long my hair's gotten, you guys. Okay, so this week is going to be a busy week. We have Christmas coming, but also my son's birthday. He's going to be 30 years old, you guys. I can't believe that I have a son who's going to be 30 years old. Boy, does that age me, doesn't it? Anyway, so happy birthday to you, Alex. I love you. And yeah, so I think that's just about covers it. Like I said, I am going to be posting my book reviews pretty soon. One of them is a Kindle book because I don't have very many physical copy books. The other one is a physical copy, so I will be posting those reviews shortly. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you have a blessed week and a very happy Christmas and a fabulous new year. I am so looking forward to what's going to happen in the new year. We have so many exciting things to go over. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to mention that January 1st, I'm going to be sending an exclusive email out to my newsletter, folks. It's going to have some announcements in it. Or some things in it that I'm not going to announce on the channel for quite some time. So if you want to be in the know, you need to go to my website, www.kathyware.com, and sign up for my newsletter because, like I said, I'm going to be sending out a newsletter on January 1st, and it's going to have some exclusive content that the YouTube channel will not have. And it probably won't have it for a while. So, yeah. Anyway, much love, warmest aloha, and don't forget to sign up, subscribe to the channel because I'd love to get to 60. All right, bye guys, love you.